It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we are going to be going through and ranking each and every one of these spotlight rewards from worst to best, 33-1 in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. Now, before we dive any further into that, guys, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button. We are on the road towards 120,000 subscribers, and I really do appreciate all of the recent support. So, here's the deal, guys. All of the all-time spotlights have been released. Let's start off with number 33, who is Joe White. You guys might think, oh, well, Ty, JoJo White's not the worst. Because, look, JoJo White, right? JoJo White's 6'3", he can play defense. This card is a bona fide scrub. His SIG stink. The Paul George release is absolutely horrible. I'm sorry, there's not many worse point guards than JoJo White. I did a gameplay of him, and trust me, the card absolutely stinks. He absolutely reeks. Number 32, Fred VanVleet. You guys might say, oh, Freddie's worse than JoJo. You can have that opinion, but at least with Fred VanVleet, my personal opinion is, look, he's more fun to use than JoJo White. And at the end of the day, is the game all about having fun? No, right? There's other sides to it, but Fred VanVleet, he's more fun to use than JoJo White. Card that definitely is more fun than both of them, Tim Hardaway, coming in at number 31. Again, not a perfect card. Not a card I'm going to swear by or love. LaMelo base on very quick. Better than the Paul George base of JoJo White. Better than Fred VanVleet. MJ dribble style, Asta slide. Can move a little bit, but again, still only 6 feet tall. And can't sit here and hype him up. Tony Parker up next at number 30. 6'2", 6'6" wingspan. Again, Francis size up TP base. Card is just not great in my team, though. I'm not trying to sit here and just slander cards constantly, but when we talk about Tony Parker, the card is not great in general. At number 29, Darren Williams. If you're not noticing the trend, you should. All of these cards are short point guards in my team. Darren Williams, 6'3", gonna move better than JoJo White, right? I mean, a better release, better movement, gonna at least give you something on the court. But again, card is not even close to perfect in my team. Finally getting away from the point guard meta, Bill Laimbeer at number 28. Bill Laimbeer is usable because he's at least tall. But I'm telling you, the release of Bill Laimbeer is absolutely horrible. And if you don't know, you better figure it out because his release, horribly bad in my team. 6'11", 7'3" wingspan. All of that is cool, but the card is not good at all in my team. At number 27, Jason Terry. He's short. I get that. And is he playable in like a competitive setting? Not really. But the one thing about him is his SIGs, man. His SIGs are pretty good. KPJ on very quick, Rudy upper solid, Francis size up, Asta slide. That's why Jason Terry is not lower, right? He could be lower if you wanted to, but at least he's a somewhat fun card to use in my team. At number 26, Bobby Jones Dark Matter all-time reward. He is the definition of a defense head. I can't even say a 3-and-D guy in my team because the 3 is not a part of Bobby Jones' DNA. Plays good defense, can handle the ball a little bit. Dwight Howard base is so troll. He doesn't even have a good leaner. Bobby Jones, not great in my team. At number 25, Dark Matter all-time reward, Jerry Sloan, 6'5", 6'8" wingspan, hot spots from everywhere on the court. 35 base Hall of Famers, 16 on gold. Good shooting barrages, playmaker-wise, fine defensively, can get the job done. So a lot to like about Jerry Sloan, especially with that base on very quick. MJ dribble style again. Not horrible, but is Jerry Sloan like the be-all end-all? No. Like, he can compete, but not good in my team. At number 24, John Starks, 6'3" point guard. I mean, at least defensively going to be better than a guy like a Jason Terry. But let me tell you guys, anybody that's lower than like 20 on this list, cards I don't love. Donald, number 23. Very similar to John Starks in the fact that neither one of the cards defensively are going to do much for you. Offensively, I'm not going to sit here and say they're great, but they're going to do their own thing. At least with Donald, he's got the D-Rose size up, so he's got at least something that's not totally worthless. Card overall is not great, though, in my team. At number 22, all-time reward, Rick Barry. Here's the deal with Rick Barry. He's playable, but that release is just not it. The Marcus Morris Sr. base, it's just a little on the slower side. Everything else, though, honestly, is not bad with Rick Barry, right? He has the infi slide, get to do some other things for you, but again, card is not perfect. At number 21, Pistol Paul. Paul Westphal here. Basically, Pete Maravich is what he's got. Corey Kispert base, which again is chick. Honestly, I wish more people got the Kispert base, right? I really do, because it's solid, especially on very quick MJ dribble style. Gonna do a lot for you on the court. Only 6'4" though, is really why he is not higher. At number 20, Zach Randolph, 6'9", 7-foot wingspan. Here's the deal with Zach Randolph, okay? I used him in a No Money Spent squad video, and the man was going crazy for me. I don't know if it's just me and maybe being lucky with Zebo, but like his player model, like his player build. Release not the quickest, but it is easy to green. Better than the Dwight Howard base, to be honest with you. At number 19, Vucevic, 7 feet tall, 7'4" wingspan. Basically, in my opinion, worse Hakeem Olajuwon. I think that's the best way to phrase Vooch. He's usable. He's not bad. Defensively, he's just not great for the time we are in. Next up, guys, at number 18, we see Dark Matter Danny Manning. His release isn't horrible. I just think it's weird. And maybe it's the upper with the D-Book base. I don't know, because the D-Book base really isn't that bad. But just as the full picture, doesn't have the eyes to slide. They're just better small forwards in my team. He's not the Danny Manning of 2K20. At number, where are we at here? 17, David Thompson. David Thompson's really not bad, right? He's got the debug base with the wall upper, which I personally like a little bit more. Infi slides, Curry size escape, normal leaner. Not bad, just a little undersized. At number 16, a card I don't mind, Kevin Willis. I would say 16 and up are cards I really don't mind in my team. Kevin Willis, I'm not going to sit up here and say I love his release because I've used him in, again, the Rubio upper with Carmelo base. It's not horrible. It's just not necessarily one of my favorite releases in my team. Like, you can use it. It's just not one of my favorites. He's going to compete defensively better than Vooch. That is why he's a little bit higher here at number 16. At number 15, Terry Cummings. I used him again on a No Money Spent squad account. John Wall base, very quick, normal leaner, infi slide, MJ dribble style. Card does it all in my team. It's just a matter of, I think there are other better, more complete cards in my team. At number 14, Derek Coleman. Very similar to Terry Cummings, to be honest. It's preference based. Again, I personally, at the time I'm recording this, prefer Derek Coleman. But if you're a guy, and again, hear me out, if you're a guy that prefers Terry Cummings, I don't hate it. I don't really disagree too strongly with it. At number 13, Jrue Holiday. I might be the only Jrue Holiday fan in this, person watching or creating this video, but I don't care. I love Jrue Holiday. Kid standing dunk, 6'5". Release isn't great, but everything else about Jrue Holiday, he gives you on the court. At number 12, Kevin Love. I know K-Love isn't really that hyped up. People don't talk about him enough. K-Love release, chick. I mean, it really is. You guys don't have to love Kevin Love. His release is a chick in my team, though. Caleb is very quick, normal leaner, Oscar slide, MJ dribble style. Not the best because he's a little undersized, but definitely not bad in my team. At number 11, all-time reward, Steven Jackson. He's kind of, I don't want to say he's slept on, but nobody is really talking about Steven Jackson when the card is really good in my team, okay? Gotta let that be known. Steven Jackson is good in my team. 6'8", 6'9", wingspan, hot spots from everywhere, 50 base badges, 35 on Hall of Fame. Decent release. Pro leaner is kind of troll, but a decent defensive player at 6'8". You can do a lot worse. Cracking our top 10, we've got Big Brad Daughtery here. 7 feet tall, 7'4" wingspan, good release, good speed. Feel like between him, Kevin Willis, Vooch, he is the best primary center in my team. Even Jack Sigma at number 9. I absolutely love Sigma, but he's undersized at center. You're not gonna find a much quicker release than the release that Jack Sigma has, though. I gotta make that clear with y'all. If you find me a quicker release than Jack Sigma for a power forward, I'll listen to you. I just think you are going to struggle to do so. Quick release, really solid. For No Money Spent players, definitely a card I do love. At number 8, Rudy Tomjanovich. A card here who I got on my No Money Spent, and I was like, you know what? He looks good, but I don't really know what to expect. It's Rudy Tomjanovich. His stats aren't the full, aren't everything you want. He's solid. I would say the upper being John Collins makes the release slower than it probably needs to be or than it should be. But I do like Tomjanovich. He's been my shooting guard on the No Money Spent for like the last week or so. New card today, Maurice Lucas coming in at number 7. There's really no downsides to Maurice Lucas. 6'9", Okay, 7'1" wingspan. Feel like Maurice Lucas, always in my team, has a wide player model player build, so throw that in there as well. 3-ball only an 85 with the right coach, can get boosted, comes with limitless range. PJ Tucker on very quick, Kobe upper, normal leaner, just perfect nearly card in my team, especially for a 3-and-D player. He not better than Big Game James though. If you've been watching me on my No Money Spend Squad lately, you know what my Big Game James has been getting into. I feel like people aren't talking about this card enough. Perfect stats, perfect release, perfect everything. I love you, Big Game James. At number 4. Or at number 5. I'm sorry, I skipped one. I had to pause like, wait, I got 2 more players. Bob at number 5. I just like him a little more than Big Game James. I think it really is preference based. So if you like, Bob more, if you like Big Game James more, I'm personally not going to be the one to argue. I love both cards. Bob release, probably quicker, more chick. Francis size gives you a lot. I think Worthy's player model is a little bit better. At number 4, all-time reward, Doug Christie. Your best non-endgame card out of the spotlight. 6'6", 6'9" wingspan. Probably a top 5 overall point guard in my team. Middle base, eye scrapper on very quick. Normal leader, Francis size up, Asta slide. Gives you a ton on the court. If you have not yet, make sure to go watch the gameplay with him because he gets the job done. At number 3, Banchero. He's the last guy I'd choose out of the option pack. Perfect card. You guys know, an endgame card. Just think he's not as good as Bill Russell. Now, you guys might say, Ty, why? They're the same height. Bill Russell's got a longer wingspan. Bill Russell can do the misdirection. I just think Bill Russell gives you a little bit more on the court. That is my firm opinion. And the best card you can get from these spotlights is Endgame Kevin Durant. About a 20-hour grind for KD. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. I think he is the best shooting guard in my team and the best player from the all-time spotlight grind. That's gonna wrap it up for my video, ranking them 33-1 really quickly. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.